Julianna Forlano here at the National Conference for Media Reform in Denver, Colorado. I'm here with Janine Brito.
That's my name. That's me.
Yeah. Janine is from Totally Biased on FX,
Yep.
which is the latest, and might I add, very awesome, up-and-coming political and social commentary, like comedy show.
Oh, thank you.
Is that right? Did I characterize it properly?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it has a really refreshing voice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we try. I mean, we have the standard sex jokes, but they're like
they're very important. They're very important.
Feminist, dirty jokes, I think is no. We don't do that.
You do.
Unless
I totally
we
saw that
sometimes
thing
do.
that
Every once in a while. No, yeah, we try to sort of represent a little bit more of a radical viewpoint, and I think the fact that our show has one of the most diverse writing staffs of late night.
How did you squeeze a radical show past like the corporate executives? How did you manage to do that? It's kind of amazing.
I think with Kamau, Kamau Bell as our host, I think when it comes from like a 6'2" handsome black guy with like a fro, it's like, oh, it's cool. And,
right.
And edgy. This is new.
But it is cool and edgy.
Yeah. But no, I think our voice comes through because we have, the most people of color, we have queer folks, we have women on a late night writing staff. What?
On a comedy show.
That's crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah, so I think a lot of that comes through because we have different voices that aren't just straight white men.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
So this conference is about the importance of independent media. Yet your show is not independent.
Not officially. I think the spirit is independent.
Yeah. You're like the breakthrough show. From independence to dependence?
I don't know. Give me that corporate cash. That's the dependence, I guess. I need it.
It would be nice actually to get like like the different voice. Like you said, your show has a different voice to it. It talks about actual feminist issues. It talks about women and not just like, oh, women like shopping and they want to get married. It comes from a different perspective.
Right, ladies? Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, no, I think it's important. And I maybe this is me being an optimistic.
Please be an optimistic person.
But I think, mainstream media is coming around to that, if only because of the internet. I think the internet and social media has had a huge influence where finally the people at the top are realizing like, oh, people want to hear a different opinion and they want to talk about important social issues and kind of the voice of the people is kind of coming up through the internet and
more so cable, right, than
yes.
say some of the networks.
Yes.
Yeah, because you notice there's a lot of really interesting new shows on cable.
Totally, and I think it's going to trickle over because of that. I think eventually social media might even, oh my God, get bigger than I think everyone's kind of switching over to the internet. No, sorry, FX,
my God.
I don't mean it.
Get a Roku channel, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys are cool. You guys are fine. But yeah, I think that the people's voices have become louder, and now mainstream media and corporations are kind of like, oh, we can make a buck off of this because this is what people want to hear, which maybe the intent isn't what we would like, but the results are becoming more and more what we want to see on television.
Do you ever get in the writer's room or through the executives that you're working with, do you ever get told that you can't do a certain thing? Is there any...
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's the standards and practices.
You can't use the dirty words, clearly.
Certain language. And
but is it topics that ever get sort of pushed
No, I mean,
to the
there's
side?
always going to be, because we're on television, there's always going to be, like, lawyers being like, this could be considered liable, maybe, pull back a little bit. But FX is amazing. They are actually constantly being like, no, go further. Do more. We want you guys to just go cojones to the wall and just go for it.
And you're in your second season now?
We're still in our first.
Oh, okay.
The first will run through, it will be May 9th through the end of June. And then we come back in September for our second season, which is daily.
Oh, boy, that's going to be awesome.
I know.
That's really exciting.
So we're going to have a first crack at everything that happens finally, which is so exciting.
Where can the people find you?
We are on FX Thursdays at 11 p.m. And then starting in the fall, we will be 5 days a week on FXX, FX's new comedy channel.
Wow, FXX.
FXX.
Amazing. Yeah. And where can they find you, Janine?
I am at JanineBrito.com and also on Twitter.
On Twitter. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'm Julianna Forlano. You're watching Free Speech TV.